Hi everyone, welcome to FA channel. You're in the space where we celebrate art, technology, and creativity. We talk about art and technology all the time. Unbelievable virtual creations and all the things that are happening nowadays make us believe everything is possible. And recently there's like a big word pop up all the time on the news, NFT. At the beginning, I wasn't really interested in it. And of course, we see how digital artists sell their work for millions of dollars. A couple years ago, my partner, he's pretty into the concept of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, but we didn't really invest a lot. Some kind of investment and some kind of thoughts going on here and there. We talked about it, we discussed about it until this couple of days. I start to see it from a creative artistic point of view, and it almost feel like I'm open up a new door for myself, almost like keep us up awake sometime in the middle of the night, and then realize how powerful this is and how crazy the world is right now. At the same time, how down to the earth it could be. So in today's episode, I want to discuss about why do we want to start an NFT project, and how I think as digital creators, you should definitely try experiment and see how it goes, because this is part of history for me. For those of you who don't know what an NFT is, it's basically the unique token that's created on blockchain. And the non-fungible token means the unique token that is the only one in the world. This doesn't mean you can't copy the file that you posted on there. Even you have two exactly same file you posted on this platform, they look exactly same, but each of them is unique, so they are non-fungible, almost like serial numbers. That's a simple way to understand this concept. So everything digitalized, you put it out there on this platform, it can tokenize and you can sell and exchange. And then you can just try to sell at auction. It's almost like eBay, but for digital items, for digital material. So almost like, for me, my understanding is this NFT and this platform, it's for non-material content, make it have a value. It doesn't matter what it is. At the same time, because this couple of days I've done so much research. First of all, I'm not going to touch about this developer point of view, how you mine a crypto, and that's not what I want to dig into. I just want to talk from a digital creator's point of view. Over the past 6 years, we've been posting so many contents online. Most of them are pretty creative contents. We post on Instagram. We used to film 30-second film artist. We make short videos. So there are tons of content we've been put out there. Seems like there's no specific value system that shows that how much all this work we've been put out there worth. With the 30-second film artist projects, we made it through whole 1.5 years, and we tried so many ways to monetize it, but it is really difficult. We tried crowdfunding, and then we tried to make postcard and stickers based on the video we've made, and try to capture the moments of the creative process. We also try to sell the product that we create based on this project on the e-commerce website. Also didn't work well. So that's why after 1.5 years, we have to stop this project. I may continue doing in the future. Now when I think about it, it could be interesting for us to experiment and sell this 30-second film artist piece or the merchandise on an NFT. It's same with a lot of digital artists. We call digital art, but to be honest, at the end of the day, what is art? If your work is making for commercial reason, for example, some if we talk about digital artists, or people who mostly who get paid, especially young people who just started, and they learn so many different software, Photoshop, Illustrator, all these skills that they take them years to understand how to fully professional using them, and then they will work for some kind of commercial reason, or say some company or magazine want you to make illustration. They pay you for the illustration, but it's not really depends on how you wanted to do it. It's based on your skill, of course, but most of the time it's not really what you wanted, your concept, your idea. It's not really completely art. After some research and think about this cryptocurrency, this platform of NFT really made me feel like the cryptocurrency gives a new platform, new medium to this art world. Now people are willing to pay a digital piece of work that maybe have some value that this creator provide. Some famous projects that happen, for example, Hashmasks, using smart contract, which is a unique programmable transaction. People who purchase on this platform have the right to own this piece of work. It's like a mysterious box, so you don't know exactly what kind of face you're getting, and then you can name it. It's almost like you can name a star. It's completely ideology, and that's exactly the point that connect with art. Because at the end of the day, art is ideology for me, and a good art, there's nobody you can completely say this artist make a lot of money because his skill is better than other artists, his idea is better than other artists. After I filmed this many artists, I realized that it's not the case. You like it or not, you believe or not, art is an ideology, and it's also a believing system. Everything somehow is a believing system. So in this digital world, in the NFT platform, what people are really selling is the belief, is the illusion. And why a lot of people believe in it and they want to jump onto it, or it's almost like a stock that people are believing this company is going to go big and they invest their money in there. But at the same time, I think if I think it very positively, I think perhaps in the future, creativity can be a new currency. People are investing in creativity, not materialized things. It's also because they have a new identity in the digital virtual world. That we'll talk about later in this video. And right now I want to give some couple of examples. I think it's very cool to explain more about how this works. There's one project I really like that I find online. It's this project about fortune cookies. So it's a tokenized fortune cookies using AI to deep learning with great famous poet. That's another great example, and then that's another very wow moment for me, because I always thought in this digital world, who will pay poet for their work? It's just simply very hard. But with this project, when you purchase a fortune cookie, you can't break it until you get it, you own it. So once you own it, you can break it at that moment and see a poem, AI created poem, a line of poetry pop up from the fortune cookie. But you can also, you resell it for a certain price. So it depends on if you want to keep the fortune cookie to resell it for more value, or you want that experience of popping the fortune cookie to see the AI generated poem pop up. So this whole experience is so new and very, very conceptual. At the same time, for me, it's very creative. How you ever think one day people will buy a piece of poem for a big amount of money? But this piece of poem is like you don't really know if you wanted to pop it, when like what kind of poem you're getting. So it's completely mysterious, and I like how these creativities are start to merge from this platform. Another example is we've talked about a couple of times one of the Japanese toothbrush artists, AimiSekiguch. We collaborate on one of the multi-brush works, and she's been practicing toothbrush for a long time, and she's very good at it. A couple of days ago, I think, she made her first toothbrush work on this NFT platform, and then it's been bidding pretty high price. I'm not gonna give too much details about it. If you're interested, please go check her artwork that she's posting on this platform. The point is for me is how fascinating is that maybe just 1 month ago she never thought she can sell a completely creative work from herself, maybe just as when she practiced this toothbrush. This work is not really made for any company, any individuals, that is sold on this platform for maybe perhaps $200,000-300,000, maybe even more. I don't know, but she seems very excited about it. And this is a hope for digital artists. And really all this is happening because the society is evolving and because a lot of social identities are existing in the digital world. And that's like the power of art and the power of technology. I'm not saying this is completely a great place to invest your money. That's not what I mean. But I do think as digital creators and artists, we should definitely try to experiment with this new platform, new medium. Even though you don't believe in cryptocurrency, I still think you should try it. Because when you think about identity, digital identity, why people want to buy a piece of artwork, somehow it's really based on this person want to show their taste, their social status, their investment, their future, and their belief system. So if you believe this is the future, you need to invest a certain amount of time and money in this. If you don't believe it, you don't have to touch it. But as creators, I think there's no door should be shut for us. And another thing I really like is from one of the podcasts that talk about NFT. The podcast from Gary Vee saying how long time ago when social media merges, and a lot of people don't believe in social media, but then it's actually give you a digital personality, a virtual personality online. Same with NFT. Instead of giving a new role, new digital personality, it gives you a new way to become an artist. You can be creative, you can sell a piece of information, you can sell a piece of idea, piece of concept, anything you will think it doesn't have any value in this real world, and it's have value on this platform. I just think it's 100% mirror how the society it is right now, and maybe for even for this concept of art in general is that if you believe it worth money, it will be. Because of the new medium like this emerged, creating art become more accessible than before. Doesn't mean whatever you post there will have big value, but there is a chance that you can sell the concept or idea, performance or art piece that used to be hard to monetize. This is a great place to experiment and try it, to try to create value for it. And when you think even deeper, when you see a piece of paper, money, this thing, this item, money is a currency, you look at it, how do you know one day this piece of paper is still worth as the same as now? Because you believe, and there are certain authorities to show that this money worth this much, this piece of paper worth this much money. I'm just saying maybe one day will be new kind of currency pop up. Maybe one day this NFT, this Ethereum or this cryptocurrency will be the main platform for digital creators to sell their work. We just don't know. At this moment, everybody's talking, everybody's trying, and that's why it's so fun about it. Because as artists, as creators, we wanted to kind of witness and participate in the history, and I think that's the most important thing for me. Anyway, so this is like a completely out of like my own interpretation with this NFT concept. So if you have any idea or if you have your own opinion, please don't hesitate to comment our video. I like to hear what other creators and people who are interested in it, or maybe you really hate this idea. I still wanted to hear how you feel, and let's get this conversation going. And maybe in 10 years, when we look back, what I've said is completely not true, or what I've said it's gonna become true. The fact that we don't know anything about it, it's another experiment. All these interesting projects I've mentioned in this video, I'll post the link on our description. If you're interested and want to look into it, please go take a look, go check it out. I want to announce that we will start to work on one project that we want to use the NFT platform to promote and to sell. But the concept of this project is pretty serious and involves a lot of energy. So I'm not going to talk about now, and I'd like to talk about in the other video in the future when we're actually working on it or finish it. Please stay tuned. I will give you more details what's going on, and at the same time, I'd like to thank you for your time to watch this video and hope you enjoy it. And if you have any questions, please join our Discord server. Let this conversation going. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.